Hey everybody, in this video, I'm gonna explain about alias. So first, I'll let you know what is meant by this alias, and then I'm going to explain the syntax of it, and then we'll be jumping back to the hands-on part of it. Okay. First of all, what is meant by alias? So alias is nothing but a kind of representation. For example, uh, we have a full name. For example, Virat Kohli is a full name of an Indian cricketer, but instead, many fans will call him as Chiku. What does this Chiku mean? It's just nothing but a pet name. So, this Chiku, the name, is actually representing the full name of Virat Kohli. So, instead of writing these many letters, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, instead of writing 10 letters, we can only write 3, 3, 6. Just 6 letters we can write. And people will understand what Chiku is actually is. So if you write Chiku, people will easily understand, oh, Chiku in the sense, it's actually representing Virat Kohli. So here, Chiku acts as an alias. So Chiku will be an alias for Virat Kohli. Okay. So instead of representing the full complete name, we can directly represent this alternate name as Chiku. So here, Chiku will be an alias. Now, when it comes to the syntax of this thing, so the syntax for this alias would be like this. Imagine always alias will be used with select statements. So we'll be having this select. So select. Imagine we are selecting um, employee ID. I'll let you know. We have select. After that, we can use any column name, and we can use a keyword called as. And here we have to mention some other alternate name for this particular column name. Imagine this for this column name, instead of mentioning call underscore name, I can mention simply as COL. Okay. And I can directly call from my table, that is from table name. Now, now this is our syntax. So this is now our syntax. So we are actually using select statement, and we have some column name, original column name, and we have used a keyword called as. Instead of using full column name, we can pass any other alternate name according to your wish. So I have passed, instead of using call underscore name, I have passed COL as a shortcut. And I just want this data to be pulled from a particular table name, that is from table name. So this is the syntax for alias. Now, if we can jump back to this hands-on part, you will be understood even more clearer. Okay. So as usual, firstly, I just wanted to look at all the databases first. So I'm just using this show databases, control enter. Now we have this EMP underscore HR. I just wanted to use it. Use EMP underscore HR, control enter. Now this has got executed. So currently it is in use. Now I just wanted to look at show all the tables. We only have one single table, that is employees. I just wanted to skim out all the contents of it. So I'm just using select statement, control enter. Now we have got this entire data. Now here we can use this alias. For example, okay, um, here we have first name. Okay, so here we have first name and last name, email, phone number. Okay, uh, what we can do? Okay, we will consider this particular thing employee underscore ID, and we will represent this employee ID in a more shortcut manner. Imagine select employee underscore ID as I don't want to use this particular full name, that is employee underscore ID, because this is of huge length, right? So instead of using this, we can shortcut this. Like we can use some shortcut like emp underscore ID. And if I can just call directly from my table, that is, what is my table name? Employees. So if I can press Control Enter, see, I have got this employee ID as emp underscore ID because I have used this keyword, that is AS. AS is nothing but alias. Okay. So I'll show you another example. Select, before that, just have a look at this. What are the contents that we have? Okay. So now, um, we can also say that, for example, you don't like this first underscore name. Instead of that, you can call the first name as the name, just name. Okay. So select first underscore name as, I don't want to use this entire column name that is as first underscore name. Instead, I just wanted to call it as name from employees. Control enter. Now see here, the column name has been changed as a new name, that is capital NAME name. Why it has changed? Because we have used this alias keyword. It usually changes nothing, but it usually represents this first name with this particular new name. Okay. Okay, now you would be worrying like now we have changed this column name as name. Now what would we get if we can use select star? Does this result impact permanently or what? That is what you would be worrying with. If you can just check select star from employees table, see, we have our employee underscore ID and we have our first underscore name. So this change is not a permanent change. The change that you have applied through this alias keyword is not a permanent change. Okay, this is just a temporary change. When I say temporary change, this change will only be appeared in the form of output. Okay, this won't get changed. I mean, this change won't get applied in our database permanently. That's what I'm actually going to say. See here, because this is the actual database content. Now we don't have any such changes actually here. Here we have first underscore name and employee underscore ID. But earlier we have changed first name as name. And this change is only going to happen in the output. Change happens only in output, not in database. So this thing that you have to remember, this is the most important one. Okay. Okay. So in the next video, I'll explain all the logical operators and relative operators. Just save this playlist for the future videos. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.